Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another video. I have been a huge fan of RV home living videos for the longest time, so today we are going to be creating our very own, but in Bloxburg. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to start this video off by saying I'm just a girl and I do not have any knowledge of vehicles whatsoever. Just keep that in mind as you watch this video, because realistically speaking, this would fill up more than half of the road in Bloxburg, but that's not really the point of today's video, so just don't come at me for that, please. Also, if you are looking to follow a tutorial on how to build an RV home, I do not suggest this video. I'm sorry, but I did not have a plan in mind as I was building this, so don't start with what I start with. 99% of the time, I will change that thing later on in the video. So your best bet is to just look at pictures and also just be creative. Okay, anyways, as I said earlier, I have been a huge fan of tiny home tours, RV living videos. Not so much anymore, but definitely in like the quarantine era. Not like I could even travel. I think they're still very cute, and it wasn't so much the RV part that caught my attention, but more the home part and how your home can literally be on wheels as you travel. At one point, I was so inspired by these videos that I did want to live in an RV home, but now that I think about it, you're very limited to where you can go in an RV. For example, I want to travel the world. You cannot do that in an RV, just take an airplane. It's also very costly to build your own RV home. I really like the creative aspect of it though. The whole reason why I would watch these videos is to see how people lay out every part of a house but in an RV. And I actually did build a tiny home in Bloxburg before and was so proud of it, until one day I was so bored that I thought it would be a good idea to delete a bunch of the tiny home in build mode, thinking it would be okay because I'm just going to spam the undo button after. No. The undo button has a maximum amount of times you can actually click it, and so I had already deleted too many items that could be recovered. And it's actually funny because I recorded myself deleting a bunch of things on my plot, so I caught the moment that I made the biggest mistake of my life and literally destroyed my tiny home. No, not me actually. Why did I think that would be a good idea? I'm so stupid. So that happened way back in July of 2022, and since then I've been recovering because yeah, I did not have the motivation to build something so small yet so detailed. It was actually like a 4-story house. Anyways, it's 2024. I'm gonna challenge myself to build something new, and the only things I've built in Bloxburg are buildings, and I thought, why don't I try to make an RV home? And at the time it sounded impossible to me because I am not someone who builds with basic shapes. Do not have the patience for that, but at the same time I really wanted an RV home because I was obsessed with RV videos, so why not try to recreate my own? So I gave it a shot, multiple attempts actually, and as per usual I did not come up with a plan beforehand, which is probably what you should do. But to be fair, I have never built an RV before, so I can't really pre-plan a layout because I just do not know how things will work out. And guys, I don't think you will believe me, but I have over 9 hours of footage of me building this RV home. Never in my life have I spent 9 hours on a build so small. This took me an entire week to work through. I worked bit by bit every single day. I could get so much good sleep with 9 hours. Do I regret it though? Absolutely not, because I think the end product is so worth it. Even though it's a stationary RV, you can't even drive it. But I think it's just a nice build to look at, you know? But I do feel very proud of accomplishing something I thought was impossible. So if you ever want to challenge yourself to build something new, I say do it, because if I can do it, you can do it. And as someone who doesn't build with basic shapes normally, this was a huge learning curve for me because I think about 90% of things that make up this build are custom built, so that also pushes your creativity to its fullest potential, and I think I was really able to see that through this build. So even if I make it look easy in this video, I'm just cutting to the good part so you guys don't see that
Brother, what's that?
I still don't really understand how to build bumpers. In the beginning, I started off with trying to make my own bumper, It looked okay. And then later on I decided, no, we're just gonna make it flat like a bus. And then later on I was like, no, I'm not happy with this. We're gonna make a bumper. If you really want to do something so bad, you totally can. You just need to be patient and believe that you can, because you can. Wow, that was a whole lot of inspiration. Anyways, I don't know why I'm saying this in the middle of the video, but some of you may be wondering where I've been all this time. I haven't uploaded in... Whoa. I am just as disappointed as you guys are. The reason why I've been lacking a lot of content is because a lot of new opportunities have been popping up in my life. And so life just gets busy, but I'm not going to let that stop me from creating content, because content creation is a huge passion of mine. However, due to these time limitations, videos will take a little bit more time. I do really appreciate your patience. And to all of you who've been here from the start, you know who you are. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And also those of you who just joined the channel, I love you just as much, and your support goes a long way in my journey as a content creator. I mean, I called you guys elite for a reason, so yeah, I don't think I could have asked for a better community, because you guys are really elite. That was a little weird to say, I won't lie, but you guys are actually so patient. At least you guys try to contain the patience. But just know, I'm doing all that I can to continue creating content. I just may not be as consistent, but I hope you guys understand why. And you guys are so funny. I asked on my community tab at one point if you preferred longer or shorter videos, and the votes were almost split 50-50, which is so helpful. Thank you guys. Because in my head, I was like, they're just as indecisive as I am. I'm going to try my best to extend these videos slightly. I can only speak for so long, okay? I honestly find this the hardest part of creating a video. So feel free to ask questions in the comments or whatever your thoughts are, and I may use it as material to talk about in my next video. It really depends. Moving on, summer has just arrived yesterday as I'm filming this. Happy summer, guys. I'm so ready for the summer weather. To those of you who are living on the other side of the world, I apologize. I hope you have a great winter. I have the chills just saying that. I'm sorry. My family used to camp a lot. We would only tent camp though. I've never camped in an RV. But honestly, I think you just have to at least go camping once in a tent to get that full camping experience. I would say camping is pretty fun, except it gets so cold at night. And because you're tucked into your sleeping bag, in the morning you wake up sweaty. And where I've gone camping, if you want to take a shower there, it is timed. You need to insert coins into this little box that will start the water, and it only goes on for a certain amount of time. Like, it costs more if you want more time, and I think that totally ruined the camping experience, because I just remember taking the quickest 3-minute cold showers. Not fun. That's a camping experience for you. Welcome to my RV home. I'm so excited to finally be giving you guys my very own tour. I am going to be using my alt account because I think she's cuter. So here it is. It definitely could fit a whole family. As you can see, we went for a very summery theme up here with all of the flowers, and just the overall color scheme is very bright. Funny story, as I was building, a few people saw my California license plate and absolutely roasted me. I don't know why, but that's not cool. By the way, this is my favorite part of the build. It's just so entertaining. Now I'm tired. And of course, what is camping without a campfire? Here you can just get toasty, roast some marshmallows. Delicious. Out here, we also have an outdoor dining area. Heading over to the back of our van, here we have a lovely bike rack, which is definitely one of my favorite details. I think it's just so cute, and the colors are just so fun. And over here, we also have a small ladder where we can get onto the top of the roof. Up here, we have a built-in tent situated on the roof of the RV. It is very uniquely designed. We also have a solar panel up here, which is how we source our energy. Okay, let's get down. So let's head inside, shall we? So as we walk in, here we have a gate that goes to the driver's seat. It is more for decorative purposes, but for the sake of this tour, you can still sit up at the front. And on the passenger side, we got some magazines, a flashlight, and of course on the driver's side, just the steering wheel. Down here, we also got our daily essentials. We have sandals, sunscreen, all that good stuff. And as well, we have our bathroom. We have a lovely full-length mirror, a sliding door. Our toilet is right here. But the cool thing is our shower is also hidden in here. And now, welcome to the kitchen. Over here, we have a full-size sink which makes cooking and doing dishes so much easier. I am also in the middle of making some chocolate covered strawberries, as you can see. Down here we have our mini fridge where we can store all of our food, and also a very necessary coffee machine. Also, if I look tiny right now, it is because I'm a kid. It is not because I scaled things disproportionately. Let's also take a moment for this sleek, modern interior design. The lights especially are so beautiful. And finally, here we have our very spacious dining space. This table is great to eat and also do work. My idea was for this table to be able to collapse, and that way we would just have some more floor room when we don't need to use the table. Over here we have a full-size TV, which is perfect for movie nights. And here we have a built-in ledge because one, we can always use some extra lounging space, but we also need to make our way upstairs somehow. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's easier to turn into a toddler. There we go. And here we are on the top floor. I love how this turned out structure-wise. But also, imagine how nice the view would look on a mountain. You could catch the most breathtaking views, and I would love to wake up to that every single morning. And that is the end of the RV home tour for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet to become an elite. And I'll see you in the next one.